here. Firstly, thank you to all my new subscribers. I decided to go live. I have actually been out today. I got some good stuff. So the video is gonna be posted tomorrow. But I know a lot of us is getting our stockpile together, and I wanted to make a list of some things that we should definitely be getting in our stockpile before inflation hits. And I will say before because right now the prices is already higher. So inflation has already begun. But if this is any precursors to what it's gonna look like even more so in the future, like it's gonna be really hard for people with a low income, fixed income, a lot of people in your household to really stay above all of this food cost. So let's see. So let's see right now, when I had did the video on some things that are going to be hitting the food shortage, I know I listed dairy, I listed eggs, wheat. Wheat is a big one. So you want to definitely get stocked up on your bread and freeze it, put it in your deep freezer. Get stocked up on it. Let me see if my comments are on. Just want to make sure. Live chat. Okay. So you definitely want to get stocked up on your bread and put it in your deep freezer. Oil. So vegetable oil is going to be increasing, and I know usually like that's the higher that's the more affordable oil. I use avocado oil mainly. I do buy vegetable oil, but my main oil is avocado oil, so it's already expensive. So if that is going to get any more expensive, which most likely it is, because the fruits and the vegetable prices that I seen today when I went to the store, honey, those were extremely high. I could already see fruits have increased about $2 to $3 versus what they were. So definitely stock up on your fruits. If you can find a way to freeze them, can them, dehydrate them, anything you can do. Like when I had went to, let's see, I still have not put up all my Dollar Tree stuff. I'm waiting to do a video of organizing my pantry. I still literally have my Dollar Tree stuff right here on my table. So I was looking for some dehydrated stuff I had got for the kids. And they've been eating through them, so they might have ate them all. But yeah, I don't see it. So definitely with that. And you know, I'm a beginner as well. I didn't really start buying stuff for like my pantry until the pandemic had hit. That's when I really had started getting serious about, you know, stocking food and buying extras and things like that. So I know right now, like with my subscribers, is so many educated people who have been stockpiling for 5+ years, you know, 3 years, 10 years, 15 years. Like this is what they do. So if y'all come in here in the comment section, like please give us some tips. Like give us some tips on what we should do. Like I know with rice. Huh? You said you wanted a burger. Okay, you gonna have to wait. So I know like I've heard like if you buy flour, freeze your flour and then put it in a container. Is it an airtight container? Is it vacuum sealed? Like what kind of container is that, and then what is the reason for that? Because I've heard like about bugs and stuff. Hey Mississippi, hey from Mississippi. So I've heard about, so Becky, do you freeze your, like, if you stockpile first, do you stockpile, and then second, do you freeze like your flowers and stuff before you put them in the bin? Let me know. Okay, and then what's the reason for freezing it first? Okay, there we go. Let me allow chat. Because I'm trying to figure out, like, do you vacuum seal it? Do you put it in an airtight container? And then is that something that you can go in, like, where you can go in and out of it without, something happening to it? Because I just thought that flour just lasts forever anyway. Um, I heard you do freeze, but I also read to put bay leaves in a container with the flour. I just seen that in the comments too, saying something about bay leaves. And I don't know, like, I'm in the Midwest, I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I hear people saying like bugs and stuff gets into the flour. So like freeze it to kill the bugs because they just in the flour. But I've never seen bugs. Like, I've never seen like micro mini bugs or anything like that in my flour. So I don't know if that's a southern thing. I don't know, I don't know if that's a southern thing, but I've never heard about it in the Midwest, and I've never done that. So, but I have heard the bay leaf. Now I wonder if it changes the flavor. I mean, because if that's sitting in an airtight container with a bay leaf, I wonder if it seasons like your flour. And we know, like, if you bake it with flour, it's gonna have now a bay leaf taste to it. I wonder if it has a bake, like if you can actually taste the hint of a bay leaf if you're baking with that flour. So I put down here right now, I have dairy. So we're coming up with a list. I have dairy that you should get, freeze your milk, get some milk, because that's something that's going to be a shortage, and like it's already increased. Eggs, which we see that's already increased. Hold on one second, mommy duties. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Um, so some must have. So since you stockpile, like what is some things that, like, you always make sure that you have a lot of, or anytime you go to the grocery store you buy some of? Because we want to know. Like, I have a whole list because, like I said, I'm a baby stockpiler. I just started when the pandemic happened. So like 2020 when the pandemic happened, but I still didn't go all the way in like I probably should have. And like I have a nice, decent, like, full pantry, but I feel like it should be more. So I'm on here to learn as well, to see what's some must-haves that we should have in the pantry. So why do you got that on you? So bread, we know wheat. So anything with wheat, I know that I like to get crackers. Like, so I keep crackers. Firstly, like anything, I would say anything that you know that you eat. When you think of non-perishables, when you think of green beans, macaroni, if you eat back box macaroni, anything that you eat is the first thing to start off with. Instead of like buying, I can't even think of it. Powdered milk. Instead of going out and buying powdered milk and you have never like buying a boatload of it and you never tried powdered milk or anything like that, and there's other food that you should buy. I would say start with what you buy, especially if you're on like a fixed income, a lower income. Like, we have to make every single dollar count, so you don't want to spend, $20, even $10 buying something that you're not going to be using immediately. So I would say start with everything that you use in your house, and every time you go grocery shopping, like, try to buy an extra one or two of those items. I had seen a tip in one of my subscribers had commented that someone had told her to do one thing at a time. Like, if she is green beans, like, actually how many cans of green beans do she want to have stockpiled, and then just focus on green beans until that food is completely stocked. Focus on getting cans of green beans every time she goes to the store until it's completely stocked, and then go to the next food item. So that was a nice tip. So yeah, I started to get light sources, push lights, flashlights, and batteries. Yes, that is good. That's something good to have. And those little tea light candles as well from Dollar Tree. They come like 3,000 in a pack. No, but they come like, I think like 10 or 20 in a pack, and they for $1. So those little tea light candles, those are something good to have too. Those are definitely something good to have. Always flashlights. And then, since we're talking about light, also candles. Get extra lighters. I always forget that because I don't smoke. So I always forget like to buy lighters. And so I don't think I have a lighter in my prep kit. So I'm working on getting that together because I don't have a lighter in my prep kit. I have this little thing that I've been working on in my house. Hold on, let me see. I got a container like this right now. This is actually going to be going into my car. This is actually going to be going into my car. So I have a bucket like this. And I can't remember where I got this from. I think Walmart. I got these from Walmart. So it is a nice sturdy container. It's nice sturdy. So if y'all see my Dollar Tree hauls, you see I have bought packs of these. I put a pack of these in the car. So it comes with 10 masks for $1, and these were at Dollar Tree. So I put a pack in the car. I have tissue. In here are some Halls cough drops, but they won't go in my car. I have hand sanitizer. Right now, everybody like have forgot about hand. Like, it's not an urgent thing anymore. So the stocks is full. Just a year and a half ago, we literally could not get hand sanitizer. They was charging crazy for hand sanitizer because it was a commodity. Like, there was hardly none, so the stuff that was available was expensive. So now you got to think about that with food. Like, some people are saying there's no food shortage, but we definitely know there's going to be, but there is food shortages. You can tell by your shelves if you kind of take a look and pay attention to it, but there's definitely going to be inflation. So once things start getting scarce, they're going to, yeah, they're going to maybe keep the shelves stocked, but that food is going to be more higher than what it is now. It's already $2 more, $2 to $3 more here in my state from what it was originally. So I have wet wipes, and these have antibacterial on there. I also have safety pins. I also have a sewing kit. I had seen this in a prep video. They were saying to get a sewing kit. Like, something can happen. You might need to sew together a wound or whatever. Like, a sewing kit. And it has, you know, the little scissors, I think, in there. No, those is my other one. I also have like a little mini first aid kit. I got this from CVS out of their dollar aisle. I love CVS's dollar aisle. So CVS, the dollar aisle, it's a mini first aid kit. So I got this for $1, and it has clippers in here. So it has clippers in here. Like, it has a lot of different things in here. Like, so you don't know if you might need to cut something. Cut your seatbelt. Like, so this is, I'm getting this together for my car emergency. You might need to cut your seatbelt. Like, here go the scissors that I was saying. Keep some mini scissors in there. I keep like little needle pins. I'm gonna shut this back. Close this back. And so, yeah, so I keep all of this stuff, you know, a few things of sanitizer, like a few things of wipes. I have 4, I'm a mom of 4, so I try to keep like wipes. So also, so this, I've just been kind of throwing stuff in here until I actually get it all together, and then it's going to go into my car. Because I need to, like, I won't have 3 packs of these in here. So that's going to go into my car because it's a lot more stuff that I need to put in there, like socks. I need to go to Family Dollar. I want to get me like some cheap little tennis shoes because, you know, flat tires happen and it's the summertime and I want to wear my cute shoes. And just in case I need to push my car, because people where I am are not like gentlemen. Like, we not down south, so we don't have like the southern gentlemen. Like, we have women who do everything here. Like, we do it all. So if push come to shove and I need to push my car with my children in there, like, I need to have an extra pair of socks. Well, I need to have some socks just in case I had sandals. We don't know when an emergency is going to happen. So the thing is, stay prepared so you don't have to get prepared. Stay prepared so you don't have to get prepared. So, canned goods. I also keep a lot of teas. I feel like even though I keep medicine, so I have a bin with like just vitamins and, you know, just medicines in here. So it's medicines in this bin that I have, and then I have also medicines in my cabinet. I don't keep medicine in my medicine cabinet. I keep it in one shelf in my kitchen. So it has the teas in there, cough drops, then it has regular medicine. So you got the natural stuff and the over-the-counter stuff. And I just keep that kind of all together. And then I don't have to worry about my kids closing the door in the bathroom and then meddling and in stuff they ain't had no business being in. Let me make sure these comments is on. What state do you live in? Oh, I don't know what my comments ain't, boy. I live in Indianapolis, Indiana. Look, y'all got so many comments. Let me see it. It's not coming on my feed. Sorry, y'all. Happy Monday, Barbara. Let me go through. Let me go all the way back up. Without Limits budget. My first channel is Without Limits, Missouri Prepper. No flour lasts 6 months or a year if you keep it in the freezer. Okay, flour will get in. Flour will get bugs. That's what I keep hearing. Flour will get bugs. I've never seen flour in bugs, so I don't. I mean, I never seen bugs in flour, so I don't know if that's like a southern thing or what. You need to freeze things such as dry beans and flour before you store it. And it needs to be frozen and then left at room temperature for a few days. Okay, good to know because I have a lot of beans that I have not frozen. So I just freeze them in the bag they came in, or do I need to dump them out and put them in like some different kind of bag? Let's see. Yes, you can get weebles and things and books, flour, dry beans, dry pasta, even rice. Wow. You can Google and it will tell you exactly how to do it. Bay leaves are a deterrent to bugs. They do not like the smell. Okay. I read today that people do not realize how bad it is going to get. No, people think everybody is like crazy, or I don't know. I feel like that people think no matter what that the government is going to make sure that you fed. So I feel like some people know how bad it's going to get, but they don't want to take heed. They feel like, hey, they're going to keep food for us no matter what. Before freezing your milk, take out about 8 ounces of it so that it doesn't mishappen when it's frozen. Otherwise, it could misshape. Oh, misshapen when it's frozen. Otherwise, it could misshape and crack. Yeah, it can. Once that milk starts to freeze and it's ice, like it's gonna expand. Rice, water. Oh, I didn't have water down here. Why I didn't have water? We just got all this food and we ain't washing it down with nothing. So rice, water, powdered milk, beans, seeds to plants, and so on. Sorry, y'all. These I can't even hardly see with the glasses I got. My light on. Yep. I started to get light sources. Yep, I seen that. I'm going to get camping stoves. Yeah, I had Letitia Smith. I had asked someone about a rocket stove because I had bought like a little fire starter, and I said, can it work in a rocket stove? I don't have one, but I've seen people with it, and like you can get the little ones, like the real like mini ones, and I want to get one to try. It is not good when milk is going up in price. Got powdered milk, powdered eggs. They are killing all the chickens. Yeah, it's a chicken shortage. So what they say, what come first, the chicken or the egg? Actually, you should take 5 of each vegetables. It makes it easier as opposed to one vegetable. That's how I do it. Like I said, the subscriber, she like does one at a time because she had got that idea from somebody she knew. But I'm like, that mean we're gonna just constantly be eating that one vegetable, and it's like I would think I'm gonna constantly be restocking the same thing. I made 2 first aid kits, personal hygiene, light source. Oh, you made some personal first aid kits. That's a good idea. Do you want your canned goods, your canned meat, dry goods, pasta, spices? That's a multitude of things. So we got, so canned meat. I'm writing it down. Your dry goods, spices, pasta, pet food. It's hard to get baby supplies. Well, and then it's like the pet food is from the wheat shortage. So people saying it's like no shortage. It's like no, like 60% of the ingredient of pet food, I believe, is wheat. So of course they're gonna start cutting back on and doing the pet food so they can make our bread and stuff for humans. But that's just it's just slowing it down. But you know, some people say, well, I don't have a pet, so it don't bother me. But it's like, but if it's no pet food, a lot of the food that you eat is in pet food. So why is it no pet food? Why is it a shortage? Like, people don't ask them questions. Walk through your house and take notion of everything you consume and non-consumables, how much you use monthly basis, multiply it, and then that's how you get what you need per month. That's a great tip. Great tip. Um, yep, write down, walk down, like, so it's good to also have a menu. That's what I've been working on and doing, is having a menu, because then you actually have a plan, like, for your dinners. You know, if that dinner was a hit, if you're like, I have children, so I'm like, did they wait that? Was it a hit? You know, different things like that. And then if it was a hit, I'm like, okay, they really like this thing. They really like yellow rice. So let me stock up on yellow rice, because that can be with some meals. Great idea. You want to create a bug out bag for everybody in the house, including pets. If you need to get up and go, these bags. Wait, if you need to get up and go, these bags should be ready to go and out the door. Yes, exactly. That's how I try to keep everything together. I said I'm going to get us all book bags, and I'm going to make a book bag for each of us. So, and then I'm gonna label it too, because some stuff might have canned goods in it, some stuff might have, whatever in it. So I'm gonna label them, and then so if something happened, we could just get up, and we gotta go, we could go. Hey, Black Beauty MD. Make a personal hygiene one and have shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, and deodorant. Yep. I have to do my I need to do my hygiene stockpile, like, get that together. I just did my cleaning supplies. And advice, can your beans. Let's see. Without limits, I'm a prepper, so I have all of this in place, but you always have to learn to rotate and keep adding. That's my thing, to rotate. So without limits, do you have it sectioned off in, like, short, like, 3 to 6 month supply, long term supplies? Like, when it comes to your food, do you have it separated for, like, things that last 2 years or more versus things that last 3 to 6 months? Do you, like, put dates on them? How do you keep up with rotating stuff? Because sometimes I'm just not in the mood for stuff, or one of my babies had an allergic reaction to something, and it could be in there for a year, like in my pantry for a year or so, without me even actually forgetting that I actually had it. It's not uncommon for flowers to hatch bugs in it, or hatchings. It's cross contamination when they bag them. It's gonna matter. I already don't eat flour. Uh, like, I don't eat regular flour, but I'm gonna buy some just because it's time to buy some. Just to have, because somebody else could need it even if I don't. JH prepper for 3 decades. Stock only what you normally eat. Wow, you've been a prepper for 3 decades. You've been a prepper for almost longer than I've been alive. So yeah, you definitely got some tips. Letitia, sugar and Kool-Aid. I just had got sugar. I'm gonna get some more sugar. So I use this sugar. And I get it from Dollar Tree. So the pure cane sugar. So I had just stocked up on that. And I need to get some, like, Kool-Aids and stuff, because I was watching a video and she was like, even if you don't drink Kool-Aid, just think if something happens to the water and like the water is nasty. At least if you have to drink something nasty, it'll go down better if you put like Kool-Aid, some Kool-Aid, and the flavoring will make that nasty water, tolerable. No, it's Miss Shadu Runner, hello. Let's see. Here I am back up. I freeze mine already in the bag, so they already in the bag they come in. Okay, good to know. So I could freeze these bags of beans I have in my pantry. Becky, they are letting, they say, 500,000 plus illegal immigrants in. Yeah, it's just horrible. There are a lot of guys on YouTube who teach us how to prep. Hey everyone, you can actually make your own pet food. Yep, that's true. You can make your own like almost anything. So that's also something good to start doing if people don't know how to cook from scratch. If you watching this, and if you watching on the replay, if you don't know how to cook from scratch, if you don't know how to make your own stuff, like that's a life skill that you should definitely start learning how to do. Hey, empty nester. You can actually make your own pet food. Yeah, I just said that. Vacuum seal Malar bags. You freeze. Okay, I have some of those in my garage. Um, please get some kind of protection for your family. Exactly. It was, I. If it was any indication on how people act, you saw how people act when everything had hit the fan and the stores and stuff had closed down, when they had shut the country down. Well, basically shut the world down. And you seen how people were fighting over toilet paper, fighting over the last thing of napkins. Like every time I went to the store, like somebody had a thing on their hip because it was just so violent. Like you didn't know if you was gonna have to go to the store and protect yourself from people because it's the last of this or the last of that. On top of, they was putting a restriction on the food, so it was only one can of beans per household. And I'm like, it's 5 of us, so I never want to be in that situation again. And that's when I started prepping stuff, because that just was a horrible feeling. So it's like now with the inflation and all of that stuff coming, and it's like the people who are just like, well, oh well, whatever happens happens. I just don't understand how people just don't hold on to feelings. And it's like that feeling of only one per person, like that was enough to say, I don't ever want to experience this again. Okay. Eggs are in all flour. Yeah, that's why I said I don't even you rotate by the date so it doesn't go bad. Okay. Tori says vinegar to clean with baking soda, baking powder, baking soda, dishwashing liquid, toothpaste, multivitamins, protein bars, heavy duty cleaning gloves, things the kids to do in sleeping bags. I'm a like baking soda hoarder. I'm a baking soda and vinegar hoarder. Like, not to be on that television show, not that bad, but anytime I see it, I grab it because it's just so useful. Baking soda, baking powder, and vinegar, like those are my staples. So, the sugar, the flour, the egg, people, the dry milk, like sometimes that's the other people's staples, but vinegar, baking soda, and baking powder. Like when I say you could do so much with those, you can brush your teeth, you can wash your clothes, you can wash your house. I bake with it because it's a good egg replacer. Since my baby is anorexic to eggs, I could use baking powder and vinegar. Like, so it's just so good. I mean, baking soda and vinegar. So it's just so good. Write down your Becky Hoffman said, I have been prepping for 4 years. Wow. Oh, honey, you should see my prepper pantry downstairs. I have 1 year and I have a 25-year prep area. Wow, 25 years. So I could just, I ain't even got to write no list down. I'm just coming to your house without limits. I'm just coming to your house when I'm sitting up here writing down stuff. Inbox me your address. I got four. You know, the babies, they just still babies. They might not eat that much. Just kidding. Water filtration have a few extra food grade 5-gallon buckets with lids. You can use them to carry water as well and grow vegetables. Yes, my video coming out tomorrow. I found such the best deal that you can get on 5-gallon buckets. I'll just say that. The best deal you can get on buckets. My husband passed away from cancer. Oh, sorry to hear that. I started prepping, watching prepping channels after, and I have to take care of myself because I don't have anybody. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Amen. You know, thanks for, you know, kudos to you for like actually taking heed of that because that's how I feel. I'm like, I'm a single mom of four and I don't have nobody preps. You know, I don't have anybody to go to when my car break down, if I get a flat tire, if like I don't have anybody to call and help me. If, you know, inflation goes all the way up. It's like everybody, you know, that I know was robbing Peter to pay Paul, so they don't have no extra money for me. So it's like I have to make sure that I stay stocked up. Uh, honey is a great substitute for sweeteners, and they last indefinitely. That's awesome, Becky. I love that. Okay, yep. Write down your favorite meals for your family. Choose 8 dinners, 4 breakfasts. I'm about to write this down. Choose 8 dinners, 4 breakfasts. Where you go? 4 lunches and write out the ingredients. Okay. I just wrote that down. Thanks for the tip. Um, so proud of you for bringing this subject up and you are prepping. Thank you. Thank you, Becky. It's it's like, you know, it's just so good to have a community because people that's going around right now will make you feel crazy. Will make you feel like, now I know I just seen that price raise up. You know, now I know it's no food right here and it's always food at this store, but now for the past month it hardly like this area has been empty. Like you know that. But then it's like when you talk about it with family and friends, it's like they will make you seem crazy because it's like nobody is seeing what you seeing. So it's like, okay, let me go. I'm about to go and look at my receipt. I'm about to go look back at this price. And it's like, hey, better safe than sorry. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Yeah, can't wait. The buckets get expensive. Listen, when I say, and I'm gonna put I'm gonna put the subscriber to who told me about this because it was not something that I just knew about. It was something that somebody commented, and I said, "Wow, like really?" And I tried it, and listen, I'm gonna spend a day getting. I'm gonna spend a day because this is just a good deal. A good deal. But like I said, I put it in my video that's gonna be posted tomorrow. I thought I bought a book that teaches what foods you can eat out of the wild. I need that. I need a book. I know it was, I think it's survival medicine or something like that. A book I had wanted to get. I would not drink bad tasting water that will most likely make you sick. There are a lot of channels that teach you how to make a filtration system with sand, charcoal, and drinkable water. Yeah, but I'm like, even after you filter it through sand and all of that stuff, I believe you have to think like we are very commercialized. We are not like drinking well water. Like, we're just very commercialized. And I feel like even the filtered water that you doing with sand and charcoal and all of that, it might have a funky taste to it. Even though it's been filtered, it might not be the best tasting. And so mother of seven, my mama used to say, rather have it or not. Need it than need it not. Yes. Let me see what's going on with the kids. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Get rid of disposables and try to purchase what you can reuse. True. Fire, fire or truth. Hey, your first live. Hey. Welcome. Welcome to your first live. So we have a lot. Like, if you just now got here, it's gonna be really good to go through these comments. And do you already prep fire or truth? Do you already prep? If you prep, if you stockpile, if you do like your survival kits, your bug out buggies, how long have you been doing it? Been prepping seriously for 2 years. Okay. So yeah, I slacked off. Like, I think I got into, I think I started believing a little bit that I was like crazy, or like it's not that bad. Like, you don't have to be extreme, or you don't have to worry. And I stopped. But it's like, now, no, it's time to go. It's time to go in. So I'm like, I always get sweeteners, and I need to stock up on some more sweeteners. So I get pure maple sugar. Y'all seen this. I get monk fruit. And this is really good. You literally only need less than 1/4 of a teaspoon. Like, you really only need less than 1/4 of a teaspoon. And it's really, really good. It's really, really sweet. I need to buy some more of this. I use blue agave. I'm out. I need to buy some more. This is a good sweetener. It's like a honey. Let's go. So we can take care of our family and be a blessing to others in need who either cannot prep or will not be prepared. That's how I feel. I'm like, at this point, it's not just about me. It's about like my grandmother. It's about my mom. It's about my siblings who, just like, I'm not doing that. I'm not prepping. I'm not buying extra. I started watching a lot of guys who show what to do. Yep, if the fan. Yep, so it's like you can't okay, this is my oldest baby. Exactly. So it's like, if it hit the fan, water filtration. I need to really get on that. I had seen I want to really get a Berkey, I think it's called. I want to get a Berkey. That's what I really want to get. Fishing supplies. Oh yeah, that's what I had the little wire for. So I mean the yarn for, like, just in case. Hey, I might need to use the fish, the thread. I mean.
I'm so sleepy.
You sleepy? What time is it? You can't be sleep. Oh, you are sleepy. Okay, give me a second. I'll be off of here and give me 30 minutes.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna get it. Okay.
Okay. Can I lay on the couch?
Yeah, you can lay on the couch.
Okay.
Good idea, Becky. Becky, what you say? Oh, yep, fishing supplies. Yep. You can start with a Sawyer squeeze or life straw from Walmart camping area. Okay, I need to go in Walmart camping area. I'm gonna do a video going in Walmart camping area because I think I've only gotten one thing out of that area my whole entire life. So I'm gonna go there. I also have honey. I need to buy more. I actually want to keep my own bees. That's something that I'm working my nerve up to do. I want to have my own bees and be a beekeeper. I do have these. I do get these little vitamin sprays for your drink. I have enough to fish for years, but I love it. Or I haven't been fishing for years, but I love it. Check Berkey. Sometimes they have deep sales on dented. Okay. I will definitely check that out. That's what I said. I want a Berkey. Go get me a pillow off the couch. So I can put it behind this chair. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt my back sitting up like this. Huh? Everything is wrong with you when you get sleepy, boy. You just you didn't ate. You didn't had you something to drink. You just start complaining like.
So I got my pen.
Okay, out. I'm working. We working. We trying to. I don't need you in the way. We trying to get this list together. You in the way. So Tris, I thought you was laying on the couch. So okay, so let me see. You go lay on the couch too. Y'all give me 30 more minutes and I'll be out. Well, I've been on here for 47 minutes. So I'm going to be on here for, give me 15 more minutes. And I'm going to get off of here because I have to start editing this video. No. We was out all day. So the kids are really, really tired because we was out for, I won't say all day, but it's all day to us. We was probably out for like 3 hours today. And we stopped by a few stores and I wanted to get some information. So I went to every single store to try out myself. So they've been riding with me. Because I am determined to be a myth buster of low income people who say, you know, gardening is too expensive. They can't do this. They can't do that. Like, I'm trying to give people no excuses. How are you doing on your spices and seeds? Okay, so let me add another one to the list. So I said vinegar, baking soda, and baking powder. I'm a hoarder. Actually, no, I'm a seasoning hoarder. I'm a seasoning and dressing hoarder. Like I want to go to a salad dressing taste test. You know how they have like wine taste test? I want to go to a salad dressing taste test. Like, I just love different salad dressings. So I will buy it just because it's cute. I will buy it because it's something I never had before. But I love like move, Aiden. Move, Aiden.
Okay.
So I'm a dressing connoisseur. So I found this vegan Caesar dressing. I I'm sure people think I'm crazy at prepping. I just got all of my seasons from Walmart. Yeah, or Dollar Tree or $1.25 tree. Because it seems like seasonings are getting expensive. Like pepper and all of that. $2.48. I'm like, seasonings are getting expensive. But I have 2 cabinets filled with seasonings, and then in my garage I have 2 big boxes filled with backup seasonings. So, but like I get my dressings, and none of this stuff is, I guess, it's non-perishable once you open. I mean, it's perishable once you open it. But I got a vegan Caesar. I have this. This is vegan as well. And it's amazing mango sauce. It's by Wicked. If you are plant-based or anything like that, you know the brand Wicked. And they came out with their own foods. I have a plant-powered creamy Italian. And then this is somebody who makes sauce in my dressings in my city. So that's just a few. But I'm like a hoarder when it comes to that stuff. I've been trying to get my family to start to do prep, but no one is listening. Yes, keep gas in your car. Yeah, no one is listening. So I'm just like, hey, now I can't, I won't, I won't sleep outside because my whole house is filled with food, trying to have enough food for everyone. But the space that I've allotted, once that's completely filled to the brim, that's the food that I have. So if you did not prep, then that's just gonna have to be on you, because I can only, I'm not gonna sleep outside to make sure I have enough for, my whole entire extended family. So hopefully they prep. Gas has actually went down. The lowest I've seen today. You said you found powdered butter. Now where you found that at? Come on, give us the tea, Letitia Smith. You holding out on the goods. You can't say you found something like that and then not tell us, because I'm a butter fanatic. I love butter. Powdered butter. I've never heard of that. That'll be good sprinkled on some popcorn. Walmart. Powdered butter. I'm going to write that down. Powdered butter. Walmart. So we're going to do our powdered butter, our powdered milk, our powdered eggs. And if you, Jaquata, hey, welcome. Thanks so much for subscribing. Low income people who have SNAP can buy Forms long 10, 25 year number 10 cans. Okay. All right. I had seen those in a prepping video where it was like some 10 cans, and she said they were 25 year. They last for 25 to 30 years. And I'm like, where did she get those cans from? So you can buy them with food stamps and SNAP, you saying. So, but where do you get those from? Do you have to order them? You can buy. Okay, let me see. Because I've never seen them. I know how to make homemade butter. Yeah, I do too. But I'm like, hey, if I'm gonna be lazy, if I want, I might just want all lazy stuff to begin with, until it's like now I'm back in the kitchen making flour and got my grinder out, got using the rock and all of that, and making my flours and all of that, because I use, let's see, so y'all, I really have to look at this. I really, I'm gonna do a video. All of this stuff has to be organized. Look, I got this stuff in bags. and I really need to organize it. It's horrible right now. But I have cassava flour. I have brown rice flour. So y'all can know that, hey, you can use, and push come to shove, you might be grinding up some rice to make it into a flour. I have a big thing of corn flour. Also, oh, powdered sugar. We got everything powdered. Did we say powdered sugar? And I got a lot of rice flour. I have these are just the bag. These are just the ones that's in bags that I need to put in containers. But I have a whole cabinet full of all kind of like gluten-free flours. Regular white rice flour, brown rice flour, cassava flour. No, baby, that's DJ's. Oh, this form has powdered butter, but they have best price on pancake mix. 3 pounds for $7.23. So is that like, I bet you that's probably like, we have a store here called Gordon Food Services, GFS. I bet you that's probably like I'm gonna have to go there. That's probably like a GFS. Now that I think of it, because they sell those huge cans. Like I have a huge can of let's see. Like I have this huge can of fruit cocktail. So, and of course, I get food stamps. So I got this on my food stamps. So I'm gonna go prep up. I'm gonna go grab some more of these. So the store is called Gordon Food Services. Baby girl. So the store is called where I am, Gordon Food Services. They sell these huge big cans. This is a 6-pound can of fruit cocktail.
Whoa, that's big. That's so big. What are you doing?
I've been looking in the stuff, looking for stuff in the case. The powdered grid gets hit. I got powdered butter and powdered heavy cream. Amazon. Oh, you got powdered heavy cream? I didn't even think, I didn't even think of using Amazon as a source. And you know, Amazon takes food stamps and SNAP. So if it's at like Whole Foods, or if it's through like the Amazon market, you can filter it out where it says EBT, and you put your EBT card in just how you would add your regular debit or credit card. We have a Gordon's. We live. You can wait. We have Gordon's where I live. You in Ohio? No, I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana. So we both Midwest. Yeah, we both Midwest. Fire the truth. Yep, get stocked up on those cans. Number 10. Okay, so I only had bought one because I'm like, this was before all of this crazy stuff that happened. And I don't know if y'all have noticed this, or like I said, I'm very sensitive to what's going on right now. Like I'm noticing some things. And okay, so we know that we got the Easter bunny time coming up, right? Easter coming up. And usually when Easter comes up, you see like stocked with ham and all like the macaroni and cheese and stuff is out in the aisles, and all the barbecue stuff and all the food stuff is like out in the aisles because you know you barbecue, you having your egg hunt, like you having a good time. This is CJ, y'all. Go get another one, baby. So you having a good time on Easter, but it's like I don't see the food. I see all of the Easter, like the plastic eggs and chocolate and all of that, but I don't see like the big production of food. And that has been for even for like St. Patrick's Day. I didn't see the big thing of alcohol and food and all of that. Yeah, they open it. Can you please go get them the other one for me, babe? Thank you. Get them the other lemonade.
It's in the fridge.
Okay, empty nester, you in Iowa? You don't have a GFS in Iowa? Okay, so Ohio, so Fire or Truth, he's in Ohio, Toledo, and he has a Gordon Food Services. I'm in Indiana, and I have one too. So cause I'm like, where is the big cans and Gordon Food? You can go get a big thing. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go shop there so you guys can see what Gordon Foods look like. Me too. Oh, you in Iowa too, Letitia? Go with someone to the grocery store to watch your back so nobody will get your groceries. Yeah, it ain't even nobody I can go with. These people, honey. They say stockpile alcohol too. I've been stockpiling alcohol, and I make this mine. No. And I make little spray bottles that you get from Dollar Tree, the little sprayers. They come like with a spray bottle, a lotion bottle, and something else. I put alcohol in those too.
Don't forget to show that you
No, baby. Oh, you live in Cincinnati. Okay. Okay, so we got another Ohio. So in Cincinnati, so he's in Toledo. So Cincinnati, do you have GFS? I always have my 9 maybe going out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more. That's what I've been working on too. Just practice and all of that stuff. Because it's just like the people who don't prepare is either the people who just don't know, the people who are just elderly, or they just don't understand, or the people who like it's every man for themselves. So whatever I don't have, I'm coming to get anyway. So I ain't gonna never be hungry. So you got people like that with that kind of mentality. And like I said, seeing how people was rolling on the floor at my stores over some toilet paper a year ago, that let me know that I'm just like, why are y'all rolling over the floor for toilet paper? Like, I didn't even know toilet paper, like, yes, we keep toilet paper in stock, but if it's like an emergency, like, there's other things to do. You can use for toilet paper. Like, you about to lose your life. You know, people carrying weapons and everything over toilet paper. He said, I got my pew also, man. There have also been reports of people getting robbed in the grocery store parking lot. Careful at nights. Yeah, I usually don't even drive. I usually don't even be out at night. I did a video and it had got dark before I even noticed it, because this Indiana time. So I'm like, dang, it's getting dark because I can't really see that good at night anyway. So I'm like, man, it's getting dark already. But I like to really go in the morning while all the criminals is hopefully asleep because they've been on the prowl all night. I order from 4 Patriot. What you order from 4 Patriot? I'm going to buy a camping stove. That's what I want to get, a camping stove. So I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do a haul in the camping section and just go through there because I've only been through there once. Marina, hi, just stumbled across your channel. You're an inspiration. Laugh so hard about the spices and salad dressing. God bless you and your family. I'm a new subby. Hey, new subby. Hey, thanks. Welcome. Thanks so much. And thanks for joining into the live. Yeah, I'm like, hey, if anything, we can survive off some salad dressing for a minute. Like, we can do that. And some spices. Go to Aldi's. Oh, it's already up here. Aldi, some reports came out. Grocery prices in Germany will go up 20 to 50% this week, and is a German-owned company. Okay, okay. So Audi is a German-owned company, and they already said the prices in Germany is going up 20 to 50%. Yeah, I need to start stocking on propane and gas. I got everything to camp, but I don't know how to even put a guitar, but willing to learn. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna just get all this stuff, and I just feel like, hey, I got time to learn. I got time to take one thing and just learn, like just add it on to stuff, add it on to my knowledge. Like I'm actually allergic to fish, so I have never. I'm lying. I've been fishing, I think once, and I was very, very young, probably younger than 7. But I'm allergic to fish, so that's not something that I would do. But it's like it's something I want to learn how to do, but it's like I can't even be around fish. Today was the first day in the Northeast that I noticed a big price jump. Yep. I'm also going to get a and Miss Christian Gordon has a small camping stove that takes either butane or propane, and they sell the butane filled canisters over by the canister supplies. Yes, okay. Because I have I used to own or I used to have a virtual kitchen, a virtual restaurant. So I have a lot of like the canisters, the oil, like the canisters and the racks, and the big pans. So, you know, if push come to shove, we gonna get a full size pan. I'm gonna put it on the rack. You put the candles underneath, and you got a homemade stove at least to, you know, because it'll boil some water, so you can boil some rice in a big full size pan, or you can use two 13 by 9 pans on the rack. You have your canisters underneath, and now you have 2 different meals. You could be cooking rice in another. You could be putting some oil on one side and frying on the other side, so you can cook with that too. And like I do have that. And like I said, that water starts boiling. My Audis have actually already went up. It's been up. So I know a lot of people comment saying like go to Aldi's, go to Save a Lot. Those stores are actually the same price as like going to Kroger or Walmart. And really, like people say, why are you shopping at Kroger? Where I am, a lot of things in Kroger are cheaper than things in Walmart. I went to Walmart today, and some potting soil that I know for a fact I spent $5 on. I think it was like $5.48 or $4.98. I know I spent in the $5 range for last year was double. It was $10.90 at Walmart. Miss Christian, that Masura from the Dollar Tree in the video is a good deal. $1.25. Same thing sells at Whole Foods for Target. $3.40. Wow. I knew when I saw this, I said, what? That's at Dollar Tree? Like, I was shocked, and I said I'm gonna go back and get the rest of them because I know nobody's buying it. That's why both things was filled. But I know that stuff is expensive. Like even the tunas and the chickens and all of that stuff too, like the little pouches. That stuff is going for like high $2 and to like $5. So for $1.25, go get your canned meats and your packaged meats and all of that. Go get that from Dollar Tree. Your shelf stable, you know, tunas and chickens. I went to Aldi yesterday. Woo, same prices everywhere else. That's what I'm saying. It's the same exact price. Like it's really no discount store right now. It's no cheap store. And Annie's at Dollar Tree. Laugh out loud. You were stocked. Yes, I was stocked. What's marsala? It's like a Indian it's an Indian dish. Where are they? Like I said, I still got this stuff to put up, so I actually got it somewhere right here. Did I put it up?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I didn't.
Let me
see.
So. Can I see it?
Hold on, y'all. Don't go.
Mario tried to. It's right here.
No, that's my flower.
Oh. It's right there.
No, y'all in my way, and I got all these bags right here that I gotta put up.
Ebola, crayon.
No. Y'all go get y'all night clothes on.
You looking for this?
No.
Looking for this?
No.
Mommy, we better go.
No. Look, I got stuff back there I need to pull up. I'm organizing over my stove. I have a lot of different I stocked all the way up. So now I'm trying to figure out another space to put
stuff.
My sauces and stuff. Y'all go put on y'all night clothes.
I sent you stuff. Mommy?
Let me see.
Mommy, we better go. Mommy?
Solar generators. I definitely want to get into solar. Is anybody here into solar?
No.
The best price for canned chicken is online Walmart 12-pack.
You didn't take my tip.
Stop it, Tristan. 12-pack for 12.5 ounces for $19.49. Okay, that's a good. So that's a little.
Mommy.
Stop, baby.
Oh,
so that's a little over $1. So it might. I guess if it's name brand, but it probably. I don't know what size they were at Dollar Tree. Because that'll probably be equal out to the same price. If you use pink Himalayan salt at Dollar Tree, is still a great deal because it's $4.29 at Walmart. Yeah, it's high. So I only get it from Dollar Tree. And they don't even sell the big ones. They used to have a big ones. And I used to just stock up on them. But I have them in the garage. And I used to stock up on them. This one only had the actual shakers. So I'm going to have to try another one. Because everywhere else, like that pink, if I don't feel like going to Dollar Tree, I end up paying triple the amount. Hey, y'all. I'm in Iowa. How do you store extra flour? I have a lot. Vacuum seal, Mylar bags, thanks. As for cooking in a power outage, we have fire pit, gas grill, and charcoal stove. So, who is this? Angela. So, I'm learning too. What I have been told so far is, for one, you want to freeze it first to make sure that, because it be bugs in the flour and they can hatch out. And I'm seeing that it lasts about 6 months, flour. So you want to freeze it. You want to freeze it first, and then you can store it in an airtight container. You can store it in an airtight container, but freeze it first, let it thaw, and then store it in an airtight container. Dollar Tree, you just have to be careful about the sizes. Yes, Dollar Tree generally has 5 ounces of canned chicken for $1.25. However, sometimes they have dark meat cans. Okay. So yeah, I've seen you can store that flour in Mylar bags and airtight containers. They said put a bay leaf in there as well. It deter from bugs. Bugs don't like bay leaves. That chicken la king at Dollar Tree is amazing. Just warm it up. And okay, I still haven't tried it yet. It's put up though. It's in the pantry. I still haven't tried it. I'm like, ooh, this look good. The can look real good. So if it's any, I'm in Iowa too, and I store mine in freezer for a week. And it's downstairs in an airtight container. Okay. So for flour, I guess as well, you want to store it somewhere that doesn't have a lot of humidity, or does the airtight containers just help with that? So even if you store it somewhere that's like gets humid or hot, it won't affect it. Does that have anything to do with it too? Turn on the TV, baby. Hey, homesteading your way. Hey, I'm glad you caught my live. You said you just popping in. Hey, I've been watching your videos too. We gonna get everybody to know that they need to be self-sufficient and start with what they have to get where they want to be. Because if you wait till you have everything to worry about eating, you gonna be starving. My basement is cool. Okay, so probably a cool area. If there starts to be a real food shortage, you will see the violence increase and everyone be safe. Yeah, we've been talking about that through the feed, that's something to be aware of, and to also be prepping for that too, because make sure you have your protection too, because people is crazy. The people who didn't prepare are hunger, the feeling of hunger, have a saint do something that they shouldn't be doing. If you vacuum sealing, then you need to put it in lunch bags and then place it in the food storage bag and seal. Okay. So you can you can put it in a lunch bag in the food storage. Okay, so double bag it. Don't just put it in don't just put it in the vacuum bag by itself. It's supposed to say lives. I don't keep a lot of flour because I don't eat bread or bake. I do cornmeal though. Yep, I have cornmeal. Now, you said you don't eat bread or bake, but the thing is also is something that you have to also think of things to barter. So, like in the Midwest, they build our houses right on top of each other. And it's like instead of offering money, because the stores might be empty, it might be a food storage, you might have something that somebody want, and y'all just can barter it out. So I have coffee. I don't drink coffee like my grandmother's drinks coffee. I get coffee because I like, when I like bake homemade like chocolate cake from scratch, I use a little chocolate, it boosts the chocolate flavor. So I have coffee. But I'm gonna stock more because coffee is, now just think if all the coffee leave. Coffee people have shakes and can't get to sleep and get sick if they don't have if they don't have a cup of coffee. So you can have something that somebody needs to barter with, or for your family. My grandmother, she drinks a cup of coffee every single day. So if that goes away, or if it gets too expensive, I will have some coffee for her. People should also check out their storage area for pests. We are in a drought in the season here, so outside the resident wants to come and seeking water, and they eat through plastic water jugs. Yeah, now that's because I actually had an issue with that, and I had to throw a lot of stuff away because I had an issue with pests, and they ate through. They really wasn't even looking for the food. They ate through other stuff. Like they ate plastic, without anything being in it. They ate styrofoam. They ate, just in boxes and stuff like that. They didn't even care about really the food. So I said, now I'm gonna go to glass.
You already got 4 minutes.
Okay, don't be checking me. Don't get me wrong, I have a few bags just for a trade, but don't see. Yeah, true. Coffee has gone. Wait, let me see. There you go. Coffee has gone up twice already, and will go up more. Wow. See, that's why I'm not a coffee drinker, so I never realized the price of it. But I know my grandma talks about it, like her grocery bill. It's almost doubling. Use aluminum foil. McDonald's raised their coffee. Noticed this morning. Wow. And that's why I'm like, just the fact that Dollar Tree raised their price that 25 cents. Like, people think they won't raise it again. They'll raise it again if that's how they're gonna make a profit. I mean, and just knowing that is like, okay, it's something going on. There are cardboard boxes that have small appliances. I am currently redoing appliances. Even I'm currently redoing my entire storage area. Yeah, I just told my baby brother he's gonna have to. You like tea with oat milk creamer? Yes. Now, yeah, I don't like coffee, but that tea with that oat milk creamer, it's a whole addiction. They don't eat aluminum. Look. The tea with the oat milk creamer, like, it's a whole addiction. So this, like, so I have oat flour. I keep a lot of oatmeal because I know how to make my own oat flour. When I'm not lazy, I do know how to make my own oat milk. Did you make a video about your homemade oat milk yet? No, I'm just saying that I know how to make oat milk. Learning and having skills can be useful. Wait. Oh, there we go. Can be useful, especially if you are looking to be a part of a community of mindedness. Living in the hood I'm in, there is no like mind around me. You preaching to the choir. You preaching to the choir with that one. Like, it's just like, care about something. At this point, when you live in the hood and when you live just like around poverty and stuff, it's just like, care about something. Okay, you don't want to store food, like, but do you have a passion about something? Like, just everybody around you just existing, nobody living. Like, do you have a dream? Do you have, like, what do you like? What is your hobbies? Like, it's just nothing. It's no conversation. Yes, keeping stuff for barter or trade may be helpful too. A happy meal is anything nutritious that you got to feed. Exactly. They wanted it though. Laugh out loud. Yep. That's my kids' happy meal. Okay, happy meal. I told them the other day, oh, I can make happy meal at home. That's what I told him. So I'm like, I can make happy meal at home. So he got his fruit. These kids love fruit. I have taken all the boxes, chicken boxes. Yeah, I need to do that too. Everything that's in a box, it's gonna be a working process, a progress. I'm just gonna do little by little, like, everything that that's in a box. I'm just gonna, focus on one thing at a time now with that. Like, if it's in a box, I'm gonna buy the containers I need, for it, and then just focus on it. Oh, thank you. They rushing me off the live. They said they home. They said they are sleepy because their bedtime is at 8 o'clock, and I don't like to miss that bedtime. By 8:30. Yes, thank you so much. You do too. You got this too. His happy meal is a lobster. Oh, he about to be getting a full-time job. I'll fill my tank up to. Do y'all need help lifting some bags? Do you need help? Because if his happy meal is a lobster, go to Walmart and get buckets. They charge me $1 at the bakery. Thanks for the tip. Guess what? I got them for free today. And it's not at Walmart. But Walmart was closed. I'm going to check them out too. So y'all see that with the buckets. She just told y'all one of the tips to go to Walmart in the bakery section and they sell them for $1. I had a subscriber comment that where she is too, they sell them for $1. I found them for free. Like I said, the best deal you can get, because you can't beat free. That's what my grandma always say. You can't beat free. So you can't beat free. So I got a lot of them for free. So I got seeds. I got all kind of stuff. I got fruit trees. So put in my backyard. So I'll be editing my video today. I'll be editing my video tonight, and it'll be posted tomorrow. I get them for free at Walmart, but now they charge $1. Well, okay, so is the charging $1 new? So they trying to be petty. Because it's like literally you're gonna throw them away. So why try to make a profit off of something that you're gonna trash? I absolutely like can't stand that. My bakers will give food grade bake buckets for free. So yeah, so there you go right there. Who was that? Miss Shannon. Sorry, I can't hardly see. So yes, try your bakeries. They will give them buckets away for free. Try all of your bakeries at your stores, and they will give those away for free. If you can catch them before they throw them out, because they trash them. And they have some of them have the lids if they kept the lids. If they don't keep the lids, at least they already have the handles. They're food grade. You can grow in them. So people who live in apartments, I'm on Section 8, so even though I live in a house, I can't dig up my backyard. Like, I can't dig in my backyard. So I have to use containers and buckets to plant in. Black Beauty said, I enjoy your video content. Thank you so much. Mama one said, keep posting. I am. I'm trying to give people no excuses. That was with a discount in the insurance company. Okay. The fruit tree you bought and said was flowery. It is young tree and may only flower older. My peach tree flowered 3 years before it produced peaches. Yes, that's what everybody had told me, so I have not thrown it away. So y'all gonna see the video tomorrow. The fruit tree is in the video. It's still young and it's tipped over and it looked crazy because somebody had said, well, just cut the bottom off the bucket, and put it on the ground. But this weather been crazy here, and they keep knocking anything that's in my fruit trees in a bucket. It keeps tipping them over. But I know, like a subscriber has said, like it can take 2 years before it starts doing anything. But like they had said, a tip, like it can be used good for a cross pollinator. So even if it is just flowering, keep it because you may need it to cross pollinate something else. Stores started charging because the entitled people who demand the buckets instead of asking. So many people got the tip from other preppers. Okay. See, so I'm like the only one around here that's doing anything that's like prepping and all that stuff in my community. So when I had went and asked today, like, hey, do you have any buckets like that you wouldn't mind giving, passing on? She's like, oh yeah, we throw them away. You sure you want them? Because like they had stuff, other food, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's no problem. And she was like, yeah, let me find them for you because we just throw them away. Yes, they can. Seeds can be purchased on EBT. Yes, they can. I just found your channel a few days ago. I'm a prepper also. Okay, so how long have you been prepping, Black Beauty? I'm so glad you're here. You found my channel. Did you know you can make dandelion jelly? I'm also looking for frugal things to make. No, I hear about people doing dandelion tea. I've heard that. it tastes really earthy to me. So I really wonder how the jelly would taste. I made violet jelly last year. Wow. Now I wonder how that tastes because it's like dandelion is real earthy. I seen a YouTube video. They didn't fry them some dandelions. I'm like, now why you didn't put that little dainty flower or weed through all, like why you put that through all that? They didn't flour the thing. Okay, detox tea. Dandelion tea is more for a detox. Okay, they had floured the thing and liver cleanse. Okay, to keep pests out because I do parsley tea and that's good for a kidney cleanse too. And detox. So I love parsley tea. If you are diabetic, it's not medical advice, but if you diabetic or you have high blood sugar, look up parsley tea. It brings down, it helps with that. Peppermint tea is my favorite. I have some peppermint. I bought it, but I don't like the little like tickling sensation. I've been prepping for 2 years now. Okay, you've been prepping for 2 years. So yeah, I started like right when the pandemic had happened. What's for dinner, man? I'm about to put the chicken and the fettuccine to work. I know that's right. So yeah, I'ma do that oat milk video. Now, do y'all want to see, like, because I don't know if people want to see me do that. So it's like it's definitely on the list to do. I just got so much on the list that I want to do before I do the cooking stuff, but I know a lot of people might not want to see me make oatmeal. What I do is I might do it in a haul video. So if I go shopping like for oatmeal or it's in like one of my shopping videos, towards the end of it, I'll put making oat milk. So therefore, anybody who want to see that could continue to watch it. Say yeah, post it. I started prepping after hearing Bill Gates lecture. Now I am starting canning. I got my Presto canner. Like I said, when all of that stuff had hit the fan, I like got everything, but I haven't used it. So I have my Presto canner, and it's in my garage, and I still have not used it. I got my mason jars, like all of that stuff, and I've been so scared to can. Like I don't want to get my head popped off. Cooking oils, sprays, and seasonings. Yes, cooking oils. We was talking about that. Cooking oils, stock up. I need to get some more cans. I need to get some Crisco too. I need to start getting that because you can make homemade candles with some Crisco and some Vaseline. Like that stuff will burn forever. That stuff will burn. Make you a Crisco candle. Canned meats and broths. Oh, yep, broths, definitely. And canned meats. Buy some collard green seeds. I bought some, all of my stuff is in there. I bought some, they didn't have no collard greens. I bought kale, spinach, arugula, lettuce, broccoli, I got Swiss chard. Pull it out and get started. I know. I'm going to pull it out. Crisco candles are dangerous. Are they? I had just seen it on a prep thing said keep some Crisco because it need like you could start a fire or if you need to keep warm or something like that. Like you could start a fire or you can use it for a light. I use Vaseline and dryer lint for a fire starter for my wood stove. Wow. Yep, I heard Vaseline. I heard that burn forever. And you said dryer lint. So that when you dry your clothes, the lint that gathers, you don't throw that away. You save it for your wood stove. Oh, they dangerous. Okay, well, let me not do that then. They can start a fire, all right, and burn your home down. Yeah, let me leave that to the pros or the people who outside trying to burn down some trees or something. I told y'all I'm new. I just be. That's why I'm like I want a community where I can ask questions too, because YouTube has a lot of information and you can like get lost in watching videos, and everybody do stuff different. Some people are prepping for electronic waves. Some people are prepping for apocalypse. Some people are just prepping for like survival, like just saying, hey, if anything happens, like I know that I'm good. Especially if you leave it in a can. May I mention a YouTuber? Yeah, definitely mention them. Always put a box of the baking soda next to the stove so you can put out flame. I keep it right. I keep it right in my cabinet. Yep, next to my stove. I keep all my baking soda right there. This is a good community. Thank you, Letitia. Cheap flashlights. I need to stock back up on my flashlights. The one who was just sitting here eating the fruit, he's gonna be a mechanic, he's gonna be an engineer, he's gonna be something because he likes to take stuff apart. So he takes my flashlights apart. He takes the coil thing off, he takes it all the way apart. Like I didn't even know that some pieces came with flashlights. I don't have a battery, I don't have a remote to my TV because he took my remote apart. Like everything apart, the base thing, the like everything. It was in probably 40 pieces on my bed when I had came in there. So if he sees something, like he wants to open it up, he wants to see what's inside. So I don't, now I have to put all of that stuff real higher up. He's 4 and he takes apart everything. Alexandria, hey everyone, happy preps to you. Thank you. Rose red. Wait, was it rose red homestead? Yeah, rose red homestead. Okay, I got it written down. I have a fire extinguisher also and carbon monoxide detection. That's what I don't have a fire extinguisher. I got the carbon monoxide and all of that, but I don't have a fire extinguisher. I'm gonna put that on my list. I love being a prepper. I love your prepper community. Thanks so much, Black Beauty. Right, Rosewood Homestead for better information. Okay, I'm gonna check them out. She debunks a lot of myths and has created a Crisco candle that is usable, but she warned. Okay. Oh, I'm definitely gonna. So she does like the scientific part, like to do the experiment. So what people saying, she gonna try it out and see if it's really facts. I like stuff like that. I bought lanterns instead of flashlights. Okay, let me see, lanterns. I need to just get both. Like I used to have a whole thing of flashlights. Like I said, piece by piece, he didn't took apart all of them. Walmart has packs of 6 or 7 Scripto lighters for just under $3. Okay, so that was Walmart lighters. Okay. Just stopped in for a few while I get my dinner on the table. So hello from California. Have a blessed night. Take care. Thank you, Joanne B. Thank you so much for just supporting and commenting and everything. Welcome. Thank you. Okay, she's a scientist. That's why I'm like, that seems, I love that kind of stuff. You know, science and numbers and like, that's my kind of thing. That's why I love to cook, because I think that's, you know, scientific, to cook from scratch and to make stuff from nothing. I love that. Yes, I got 30-minute flashlight from Walmart. I did get some solar flashlights from Walmart last year. Um, they had them on clearance. Dollar Tree solar lights are great. Leave outside. Okay, that's what and bring in the house at night free night light. When I had did my Dollar Tree haul, I said it's something people be using these for, and I forgot. And I'm gonna have to look at some videos. That's what it is. That's what it is right there. Rose Red is the bomb, and I like her because she goes in depth, speaks on safety. Okay, I'm glad y'all told me about her because I haven't heard of her. Glad I caught you. Also, go to Alaska Prepper. I already subscribed to them, Alaska Prepper. I did subscribe to them for good tips. And his lives also connect you with preppers in the network. Tamla. So glad you caught my lives too, Tamla. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for joining in and contributing. I use sister lights at night in the house instead of turning lights on and off. My electric bill has went down. Okay, okay. And see, right now, I might be able to get my son to liking that instead of all of this LED crap he got all over his walls. Because I'm like, keeping that stuff plugged up, like, that stuff is killing my light bill. And it's like, I hate to, I follow her religiously. Oh, I cannot wait to check her out. Alaskan Prepper and Canadian Prepper. You're welcome. Okay, Canadian Prepper. I'm not following Canadian. I'm following Alaskan Prepper. I'm not following Canadian Prepper. Homestead Tessa. She teaches Amish frugal recipes and homesteading skills. Okay. Amish. Oh, there we go. Homestead tip. Tessa. Okay. Yeah, I follow Homestead Heart. I follow the New Orleans Gardener. I follow what I say, Homestead Heart. I follow Lead Former 73. I follow I'm trying to think of some more. Summer is coming. Get the power for your lights from the sun. The daytime and they will last all night. Yes, it's actually starting to say lighter later. Also, libraries regularly get rid of books to make room for and sell them for a penny. I need to check into that. And somebody was telling me about libraries give seeds or something too, and I need to stop by my library and ask them about that. I don't spend lots of time watching YouTubers unless I visit my go-to because I need something. I spend a lot of time putting it into work. I can't even be consistent making videos. I know it's making videos is definitely it's a full-time job. And like now since I'm making videos and I'm staying more consistent, like I really don't have that much time to watch people. But like I try to while I'm editing my videos down or just doing something like and I can have some background noise. I watch some YouTubers or at night when I give myself a break, like before I go to sleep, I'll see who's on and all of that. But people be up late. I'm like, man, it's like 11 o'clock. Okay. Let me see. Also, libraries regularly get rid. Okay, I already read that. Are not political. Okay. See, that's what I'm like. I don't. I wanted to put politics in that one video just to let people know that hey, it is coming down from the president, and it's a lot affecting with what's going on. But a lot of people get into the blaming different parties and stuff, and it's like at the end of the day, it don't matter who in office, whatever gonna happen, but are you prepared? Are you learning how to plant a seed? Are you learning how to prep an emergency kit? Are you learning how to make your own medicines? Like, are you learning something? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be affected no matter who in office. So it's like the more you get all wrapped up in that and the news, like I don't even watch the news. I don't watch the news or CNN. I don't watch that stuff. So it's like the more you get all wrapped up in that, like that's a distraction. I know it's a lot of work. Yes, at night is better for me, better especially when I lay down. I had to come and show support for you, and I'm glad you are able to. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. Yes, thank you so much. You came on my feed. I was like, because I just was telling them like how I thought I was just. I'm like, am I going crazy? Like, am I being not really going crazy, but am I being too like serious about stuff? Because people say, "Oh, you too serious," and like, don't worry about it. Like everything's gonna be okay. And it's like to see somebody that's coming from where I'm coming from, like the same circumstance, and say, "Hey, I'm about to be self sufficient and start trying to grow my stuff too. I don't have acres of land. I haven't been doing this for years, but I'm gonna figure it out." Like your channel came right at the right time. The government is going to release a few 100 million barrels of oil. Yeah. You said you were very political. Yeah, I'm not political at all. It's like I know enough to know what's going on, but it's like at the end of the day, I have to prepare, and then after I prepare, I put my faith in God, because what nothing is what we see, and the thing is, they only going to tell us just enough, but we still never going to know, and it's like it's so much that's lies, and so much so it's like if we never got the actual documentation in our hands, and we just read it online, or we just heard them read from a teleprompter, like we never actually seen it with our own two eyes, and even that they say don't even believe some of that and what you see. It's like you can't believe nothing, so I don't really try to put my faith in whatever they saying. I'm just like, the little they saying enough to know that you should be prepared. Soon as they say something like food storage or inflation, when they bring it to us, it's already been brewing for 6+ months, sometimes longer, sometimes years. So anything they say is like, go ahead and like take heed of that, because uh we want the truth about aliens, right? Most prefer identify as conservative. I'm prepping. I'm preparing. That's why I'm like, I'm preparing. I'm preparing. So it's like if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So I have to prepare, because I can't put my faith and my anything in what people on the television screen is saying. Like, they don't know me. They ain't never had dinner with me. Ain't never had a conversation with me. So I'm just a social security number and lumped in with everything else. So whatever my problem is, that's what people gotta understand. Like whatever their problem is, they not gonna care about what you got going on, whether it's your medication or what goes on. So you have to prepare for that stuff. Like you have to stay prepared. They not gonna, man, I've been trying to go to this pharmacy and get my medication. I need this. They not gonna care when the country is, in turmoil. It's all meant for themselves. Oil leases won't even be dropped in the bucket. No pun intended. I have grandbabies and my son and a daughter to think about. Exactly. And it's like, that's my focus. Like, I don't even. And it's like, you want to stay. Like, with me, I always want to stay of good cheer. And I'm just really big on mental health. I'm really big on mental health. And I believe that the fear or the constant worry about the worst thing that could possibly happen could accelerate your time here on earth, and you won't even be here to see the worst thing that's gonna happen because you put yourself in a slump of worrying and fear and anxiety so much. So it's like that's why I don't watch the news. That stuff breeds, anxiety for me. And then it's like I care about people so much, and the news only shows bad stuff. I watch the news from Germany, Singapore, and China. I am frustrated with American news because we get the real deal news last, and the pandemic information was top of yeah. It's like whatever is trending. So it's like the news is basically like social media, and it's like whatever is trending is what they talking about. They don't talk about nothing else. Keystone, you mean the Asian pipeline? I use the multiple viewpoints to plan how to prep. I know shortages and products in other countries and determine. And right now it's like should just watch China news. like and it's like you gonna know what's going on because it's like they've been on it. They've been on it. I've been stopped watching the news. Yeah. I been stopped watching it. And it's like especially when that um pandemic and stuff happened, like seeing all of that, it's like that just was horrible and constantly like put that in people's face, and you worry why the depression rates went up, why the anxiety rates went up, why the so I just say like, my oldest son grandmother, she loved the news. When the news don't never come off her TV, China shut down. Yeah, they went back. That's why I'm like, I think we're gonna go back shut down. But America is money driven, so they feel like that cost them a lot of money, which they giving money away. But when it comes to their people, it costs a lot of money for that shutdown to happen. That's why we opened up. It literally went from just recently. What was this? Just last month or whatever. It literally went from me getting an email from my son's school telling them make sure that everybody has a mask, make sure you pack extra masks, like it's a mandatory mask. It's been mandatory masks. I also excuse me, I also have to pack him water bottles because the fountains is shut down. It went from that to the next day them saying a mask was mandatory. And it was like, oh, you don't have to wear a mask. People coming in the office not wearing masks. I'm like, how does it go so dire stress to literally 24 hours? Y'all not even worried about masks just because the CDC or whatever said you ain't gotta wear it no more. Like within 24 hours, as soon as they update they system, everybody's changed. Like, oh, it's okay now. The news in the U.S. is about whatever sells the most. That's why I'm like, the U.S. is money driven, so it's whatever sells. So if it's like as soon as they told us that mask was not mandatory no more, you don't even hear about the numbers no more. But literally every day when I was even listening to the radio, like it would stop in the middle of a song and tell you like how many more people that got sick, the numbers of our state, like constantly telling us the numbers of our state. Within 24 hours, you didn't have to wear a mask, and they no longer mention the numbers of sick or anything. They no longer even mention like getting the shot. Like it's just completely like one of those things like what goes on in the house, down the house, you better shut up. Like it's like one of those things that just don't feel right to me. I respect church later. I'm going to keep worrying about masks. Yep, you gotta do what feels safe for you. That's why I follow other countries, because they don't subsidize the news with commercials. Exactly. It's like a lot of commercials, a lot of what they need to, whatever they need to sell, whatever they want people to, whatever they trying to push on people, it's like that's what they come on and say. So it's like that's why I'm like, hey, Make sure you still get alcohol, 70% and above if you can. 90% alcohol base would definitely be great. Make sure you still get hand sanitizer. Make sure you still getting masks anytime you can. Like, the shelves are stocked and nobody is grabbing hand sanitizer. People walk right past hand sanitizer now. But just several months ago, hand sanitizer was behind locked cabinets. If they had some, if they had some, it was behind a locked cabinet where the supervisor had to go grab it. Yep. So it's like, and that's the truth. All news is now. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's on TV, and TV goes by views, just like social media. So they want to see how many viewers watched. So when they look at their analytics, they say, hey, we was talking about this and more viewers watched. We need to keep on talking about this. I still wear my mask, and so do all my grandkids. Yes, yes. Did you see my Dollar Tree thing with the little mask for $1, a 10 for $1? That's such a good deal. So I keep one in the car, and I got some here in the house. It's like the only time I really don't wear my mask is if I go somewhere in the morning and it's not a lot of people, or like if my bronchitis is messing with me. Because sometimes that mask, it seems like it do more worse than good sometimes. Because there's no news, it's all opinion. What, like the weather? You can't even listen to the weather person no more. Like, clear skies, it's shiny, and you just come out, with your little outfit on and all of that stuff. I pressed out my hair, and then it started pouring down raining, and I have an afro and be looking a hot mess. You just gotta, you did see it. That's a great deal. I'm gonna go back and grab some more because they're the little masks for ages. It says 5 through 10, but I would say like ages 4 to 8. I want a weatherman job. I want a weatherman job. Like, they get paid nice too, to not tell you nothing correct. You go outside in your cute little sandals, they be all muddy because it poured down rain and it's supposed to be sun shining all day. You wore white on the wrong day. The weather person, I'm just like, why do they even have this segment in the news? Like, because we all know now that the weather person don't know what they talking about. Velocity has become a politician. They'll become political. Yeah, so I'm just like, with the weather, I go by how I feel now. If I feel tired, if I feel drained, if I feel very sleepy, I know it's gonna rain. If I get a headache, I know it's gonna rain. No matter how much the sun's shining, I'm like, it's gonna rain today. You get paid to be You get paid to be wrong. You get paid to, like, you getting like April Fools or something. You get paid to see how many people you can trick to get drenched in rain. We are dead. Like, man, the weather. Like I said, I pay attention to the weather, and so at least I know when it's gonna rain because of how I feel. But it's so much going on. I seen, is it the Mississippi River that's canal or something that's losing water, so that's affecting the temperature and all kind of stuff. Yeah, I just smell in the air for the weather. Exactly. It's like, if it's gonna be a nice day, you could just smell the pollen and all of that stuff in the air. You go outside, you can feel the humidity. It's like people's senses are not there anymore. Like, I could feel like, oh man, it's humid. Like, it's probably gonna rain. I'm kind of dizzy, it might rain. Like, you could feel stuff like that. But yeah, I won't keep y'all too much longer. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. So we had a good time. I'm going to try to get back on here tomorrow, y'all. And we just going to keep on adding to the list. So if you missed the end of this video, please go back, look at the comments. and read the comments and just listen to everybody and read everything and just make your notes. Like, if you have not started prepping, it's like amazing, knowledgeable people in this community that I'm learning from, and I love to learn. Like, I love to learn. I read like 5 books a month. I love to learn. So any kind of wisdom, any kind of knowledge that I can get, I'm gonna try it out, and I'm gonna say, oh no, that didn't work for me, But I'm gonna try it just to actually have the experience of it, just to do something new, do something different. We need to grocery. I'm working on it. I did a video today. It's like it'll be almost an hour long, and I was out getting trees and seeds and all kind of stuff. I went to more than one store, and so I'm getting ready to get off of here so I can edit that video. It will be up tomorrow. So hopefully I'm trying every single day, like, for you guys to get a video with shopping and all of that. So I need to do my prep shopping. So I need to go back to Dollar Tree. I know a lot of people was like, you didn't get this, you didn't get that, you didn't get that. And I said, well, that's gonna be a separate video because I didn't want to mix my groceries with like supplies. So I'm gonna do another video for that. I'm learning with you. Thanks for the live. Enjoyed it. Good night. Thanks so much. We all learning together. So we gonna get it to going one way. More masala. Yes. I'm going back to get more masala. I hope it's still there because I'm like, that was just a shocker. And if you guys buy that package is filled. It has some weight on there.
Mommy.
Night, empty nester. Glad you stopped by. I'm glad you caught the live.
Mommy.
Uh-huh.
It just really sleepy. I still sleep.
Okay, yeah, the babies are sleepy. Here go the other one. Look at his eyes.
Mommy.
He said he's really, really sleepy. She said she's really, really sleepy. Thanks so much. So the babies, they said I gotta get off of here. So thanks so much, y'all. I'm gonna put this live back up just so anybody who didn't catch it can. And until next time, bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.